Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Michael Thomason, and thank you for checking out my cover of Cold Water. So here's a little bit more about me.
Everybody gets scared sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own.
What was your inspiration for writing this song?
Like, I heard it on the radio, you know, and I was just like, I wanted to make it a more positive song. You know, I wanted to make it based off confidence, you know, knowing you're worth it, you know, I wanted to make it based off God. The reason I sing is to show the world that there's actually still hope, you know, that when everyone's always down about things, that they don't always have to stay that way, you know. There's other things to look to. There's better things to look to. And with this song, I just honestly want to point out to people that God's always there, and that more importantly, He'd do anything.
Feel you're sinking, He will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, He will.
What about this song grabbed your attention? Like, why did you choose like this song rather than any other song?
The vibe of it mostly spoke to me, and then I thought this could be something I could just transform into something better, you know? So I kind of just got my friend Stefan, and I worked on different lyrics, and we just made it what it was. You know, it wasn't, the lyrics in the first place, I didn't really think about changing them, you know? But I just liked the vibe, but then I'm just like, I can make this something a lot better.
I want you to know He won't let go. No, won't let go. He'll be your lifeline tonight. He won't let go. No, won't let go. He'll be your lifeline tonight.
What is something that you really want the listener to gravitate or to receive from your lyrics and what you put into the song?
More than anything, I definitely just want them to know that there's more ways to get out of situations that most people think there's no way out of. With that song, I knew that was a popular song. People listen to that song, so I was thinking, hey, why not just show people something that the original song has nothing to do with? Like, they'll hear this and it'll be a whole different setting than the original. You know what I mean? Because the original song is mostly about like a guy and a girl, you know. It's just like sadness, like don't let go, breakup stuff, you know, stuff like that. Like the lyrics are like, I'm all alone, but I switch the words to you're not alone, all those different things, you know what I mean? He won't let go. And pretty much that's what I want people to pick up from it. I want it to be out there. I don't want it to be hidden. I just want to be like, yo, God's got your back. It's all about confidence and stuff like that. I'm not going to hide that. That's not what I do.
So at the end of the day, you want to build people's confidence so they feel like there's something that they can hold on to.
Yeah, definitely. I'm all in this with everybody, all my listeners. I want them to get just as much of the music that I make as I do when I write it. Like, I want them to get those feels when I put it on paper. I can connect with people. You know what I mean?
So what were you feeling when you were writing it on paper?
I was feeling like this is dope. But it's deep, you know what I mean? It was more than just regular lyrics, you know what I mean? To just hear a song and be like, yeah, that's great.
So what was it that you were feeling that you want them to connect to in that moment?
Knowing they're worth it. Knowing there's like self-worth in themselves, you know, loving themselves, putting God first, knowing that there's security because we have a God that loves us, you know what I mean? And there's so many people don't know, especially because of everything that's going on, you know? Everyone's starting to turn against each other and stuff, all these different things, and no one notices that God's not against us. God is for us. Like another song I made, Who Could Be Against, you know?
Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know. It's how we learn and how we grow. Yeah. And He's gonna stay with you till you're old. You shouldn't be fighting on your own.
What is one thing that people don't know that you do?
I rap.
Okay.
No, but for real, I am trying to be a good example for people. For my fans, people that listen to my music, for my friends especially, and even someday I want to live that life, like when I have kids someday, you know what I mean? I want to look at them and be like, I want to be that example, be like, I lived that life, and then my kid can look up to me, you know what I mean? Friends, everything like that. Like, how long, who knows how long we have on this earth, you know what I mean? So just live it up, like YOLO in the good way.
If you feel you're sinking, He will jump right over into cold, cold water. harder for you. And although time may take us into different places, he will still be patient with you. I want you to know.
How did you feel in the moment when you was working on stage with all those people that showed up, and the kids that were there, the adults that showed up? Like, how were you feeling about that?
I felt great, especially when the dad showed up with those people, those kids that showed up, you know, that were supporting my music. Like, I was like, hey, even this guy that's like 45, 50, you know what I mean? He was totally for it, you know? He cued the music for me. It shows that, like, it spreads, you know what I mean? Even at that young age, there's still other people that are gonna hear it. I was so happy when they all showed up. Like, everybody that I thought would show up, showed up, you know? And it was, like, all those people that I know that love, like, they just support what I do, pretty much, you know what I mean? And they're, like, they get the vibe of what I'm trying to do now, too, you know what I mean? And it warms their heart, you know what I mean? And so a lot of people come for that reason, you know what I mean? It felt so great. And it's like, not even, like, the people that will come like that to see those kind of things, I don't even think of them as, like, some of them I won't even think like friends. I'll think of them as, like, stage family, you know what I mean? Outside the stage, I'll just appreciate them so much more, you know? It goes back and forth.
Any tips for people who are just making a music video, things that you learned along this road, this journey?
Yeah. Don't dab too much. Always put God first in your music, your lyrics. Make God the God of your lyrics. You know what I mean? It's something that you can get out there, that through your music people can just feel it, you know what I mean? He moves, and then people will be like, nice. You know? It's great, it's relaxing, it's beautiful, honestly. To always know what you're doing ahead of time, you know? To put the important things, you know what I mean, ahead of time. Music is important and everything, we still gotta live, you still gotta eat food, you know what I mean?
You'll be your lifeline tonight.
Do you believe that kids need something positive to look up to?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm not saying, like, what's that word? Discipline. I'm not saying that's not needed, no. All that stuff, like, you gotta live and learn, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, you can't bring them down and be like, do this, and like, you're not worth it, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like whoever, you know what I mean? It's deep, you know what I mean? Like, people will be like, you're just like your family, you know what I mean? Like, you'll never be able to do anything right, but that's not what God's like, you know? He's loving. He wants you to move forward. And people in life a lot get the feeling from everybody always being all like, la, religion, you know what I mean? And that's not what God is, you know what I mean? God's a loving God. And honestly, I feel like when kids, if they hear this song, then they'll be like, hey, you know what I mean? It's a fun, upbeat song, you know what I mean? It's not like one of those 1800s worship songs, you know what I mean? It's like a song you can dance to, you can blast the bass in your car, you know what I mean? It's something that they can, like, be like, wow, God's fun.
Come on, you're feeling like a rocking boat. You just wanna stay afloat. You're not alone. Not alone. Now, my God is gonna take you home. My God is gonna take your soul. You need to know.
So you're trying to, like, change the way people perceive God? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, not really to change people. To kind of, like, give them, just through my music, throw out an opportunity to show people that God is for real, and God's honestly more than what most people nowadays would think. Because, you know, a lot of the times, especially younger kids, you know what I mean, who will grow up like hearing people talk all these, like, things about God, like you can't do this and you can't do that, God's not gonna love you, you gotta do this for God to love you. That's not what it is, you know what I mean? That's like all those other religions, you know what I mean, and stuff. It's like, it's order. But if you think about it, like, God was never like that, you know? It's not you do this so God will love you. It's you do this and God's gonna love you whether or not you do those things right or not, you know what I mean? Like, he's with you till the end. That's pretty much, I want them to get a vibe of that in this song, you know what I mean? He won't let go. He'll be a lifeline tonight.
He won't let go.
Let it go.
Let go. He'll be a lifeline
He'll be a
tonight. He won't let go.
How far is your music taste? What's your range? 'Cause you're
It's huge. It's so big that I could literally have albums of almost every genre.
What's your top 2 genres?
Honestly, my best, like that I can sing, or like my favorite.
Like personally, like your favorite that you listen
My
to?
favorite, rap,
Rap?
and like acoustic love songs. Honestly, pop music. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Mostly male singers. You know,
Okay.
like Jason Derulo, Justin Bieber, Jason Mraz, Bruno Mars. Yeah,
So those are your top.
yeah.
And you working on a mixtape or anything like that?
Not for a while. I'm working on something that I'm gonna be doing a few covers. You know, next year in 2017, and then I'm gonna put some like 1 or 2 originals in there that I won't release till like I might release them one by one. You know. But in 2020, I'll have like 11 or 12 originals completed, and then I'll have those on a CD, and I'll just give out some EPs first, and then I'll give out the album, start selling it, you know.
Won't let go.
Let it go.
He'll be a lifeline.
He'll be a lifeline.
tonight.
Anything you want to tell people? Final words? Anything you want to get out there?
Yeah, my name is Vision, you know, because it's everywhere.
Actually, that leads me to another. I was gonna ask you, what is Vision all about again?
Vision.
Like why Vision? Why'd you choose that?
My
name?
friend Vincent actually picked out that name one time because I'm a DJ. So I was thinking of a DJ name. It's like DJ Vision. And I was like, here you go. Just, you know, Vision right there. I got the diamond, my logo, this is my color, my DJ cards, Archangel Entertainment. Because I have a vision. And I already told you about that earlier. It's about giving the opportunity to people to hear God through my music. You know what I mean? Show the world there's always a better way out of things. You know what I mean?
Well, and that leads me to another question actually. People don't know that you DJ.
I know. I stopped promoting myself. It's so hard when it's like no one, like on Facebook, unless you like pay for things, no one's gonna like see it. You know what I mean? Like if you post something, it'll just be like 5 people
Yeah.
or something.
And another thing is that shows like your love for music. You don't only
Yeah.
perform it, you
No, I
DJ.
sing. I sing when I DJ. You know what I mean? I DJ when I sing. No, I'm just kidding. People will try as hard as they can to tear you down because of your dreams, your potential gifts, your abilities, or anything. If you keep believing these lies that they tell you about yourself, how are you ever going to overcome their negativity and fulfill your own potential? Your dreams can most likely become a reality if you believe that there isn't anything in your life that can stop you. Shame on the ones who label you, yet like when it comes down deep, like shame on you if you go out and represent that label that they put on you, you know? You're beautiful. You're not invisible. I love you. Vision.
Dude, I was living.
Alright, cool.
Vision.